This is the OTB Network.
Hello and welcome to Horses and Courses. I'm Dick Powell. Decent week of racing. We had some rain washing out a couple of turf stakes run on the main track. Both of them, unfortunately, not only run on the main track, but lose their graded 3 stake status, seeing that the race did not go on the surface that it was originally intended to be run on. So racing is finally getting around to changing the graded stake status of races that, you got a grade 1, it's supposed to be on the grass, it gets run on the main track with 3-4 horses in it. Why is it a grade 1? The reality is it's not. So we don't have a graded stake status on a couple of races, leaving us with only one turf race for the entire week. And confusing week. We got 2 Whirlaways this week, the Whirlaway at Fairgrounds, the Whirlaway at Aqueduct. Next week, even more confusing, we'll have the Devonadale run at both Gulfstream Park and the Fairgrounds. So just a confusing weekend of racing both this week and next week, with stake races named after the same horses run on the same weekend. Going to get it going today down in Laurel. Last Saturday they ran the Harrison E. Johnson Memorial Stakes. This is a distance race, 1 3/16 for all the horses on the main track. So let's go down to Laurel, get Dave Rodman's call of the Harrison E. Johnson Memorial.
And they're off. All off to a good beginning there. SW Clarence heads to the front. Testifly showing speed. Copycat the outside gate. And Test Pilot and Thunderflash settle in about 4 to 5 lengths off the lead. Perfect to a T settles in 7 lengths from that lead. On the rail we have Red Classic. Then back to He's My Buckaroo. And trailing the field is Sly Joe. On round that turn about 9 lengths separates the group of them. SW Clarence out to make the pace by 1 1/4 lengths from Testifly second. Copycat is maneuvered over inside there third and chasing that leader. Back to Thunderflash is in fourth and Test Pilot is next. Now Perfect to a T, some 6 to 7 lengths from the lead, 1.5 lengths more. He's My Buckaroo. Red Classic. Sly Joe trails 12 lengths from the lead. Racing up the backstretch, 6 furlongs to go in the Harrison E. Johnson Memorial Stakes, and it's SW Clarence making the lead out here 3/4 length from Testifly in second. The pace not too fast out there. Copycat is racing third and Thunderflash in fourth. Perfect to a T is on the outside and in the clear, and getting closer is Perfect to a T. 3 wide and 4 lengths from the front. Meanwhile, Test Pilot is ground saving. Then He's My Buckaroo, and Sly Joe has one beaten at this point. That's Red Classic who trails the field. They're into the far turn. And it's SW Clarence still there from Testifly by 1 length. Copycat is third. Thunderflash is asked to kick it in. Perfect to a T, still 4 lengths in the front. Then Test Pilot, He's My Buckaroo. Sly Joe's under a ride, coming 4 wide past the 5/16 pole, and Red Classic is the trailer. At the top of the stretch, it's SW Clarence. Thunderflash heats it up on the outside and takes second. Testifly followed by Copycat, then Test Pilot and Sly Joe. He's My Buckaroo. Not today for Perfect to a T. Red Classic is the trailer. 1.5 furlongs to go, and it's SW Clarence still strong, and Rick Wilson in search of 5 wins this afternoon. SW Clarence clear from Thunderflash, and Sly Joe running a big race on the outside. SW Clarence has won it wire to wire, and Rick Wilson with a huge day. Thunderflash, Sly
with Thunderflash and Ramon Dominguez. Sly Joe checks in third at long odds. The favorite, slight favorite, Perfect to a T, wide around the first turn, fades to 7th of 9 horses. The winner, bred in Pennsylvania by Dr. and Mrs. Richard Reveley, owned by the Springwater Farm, trained by Thomas Ligenfelter, ridden to victory here by Rick Wilson. SW Clarence covers the 1 3/16 in 1:56.1. Let's go down to New Orleans and the action from Fairgrounds over the weekend. Saturday was the Panzeretta Stakes. This is a sprint for older fillies and mares going 6 furlongs on the main track. So let's go down to New Orleans Fairgrounds, Tony Bentley, and the call of the Panzeretta.
And they're all in line. They're off in the Panzeretta, and Angels Tearlet on the inside for the lead. Now Steal a Heart quickly up on the outside. Your Call is next, and L'Autre Monde on the inside fourth. Bourbon Bell back in fifth on the outside. Then comes Quana, next racing in sixth. Then Waverly Bell and Czarina Kate. Into the far turn, Steal a Heart has the lead by a length. Your Call is next. Angels Tearlet on the inside. L'Autre Monde gains on the outside. Then comes Quana, and Bourbon Bell is about 7 off the pace. And down the stretch, Steal a Heart has the lead by 2. Your Call is next. Then comes L'Autre Monde. Quana on the outside by the 8th pole. It's Steal a Heart off by 5 here. Your Call is next. Angels Tearlet on the inside. Steal a Heart upsets the Panzeretta and wins it by 5. Your Call is next, and Quana.
Bourbon Bell finishes 6th of 8. The winner, a 5-year-old daughter of Crafty Prospector, bred in Kentucky by John Stewart and Peter Bance. She's by Crafty out of the private account mare Ransom Bride, owned by Jeff Amling, trained by Alice Cohn. Steal a Heart covers the 6 furlongs in a very quick 109 3/5. Sunday down at Fairgrounds was the Whirlaway Handicap. This is an older male race going a mile and 16th on the main track, one of the prep races for the upcoming $500,000 New Orleans Handicap. So let's go back down to Fairgrounds, get Tony Bentley's call of the Whirlaway Handicap.
They're off. And a good start for all. Battle Royal goes for the lead, along with Take Note of Me. Night Dreamer is next. Neon Shadow up on the outside. Then comes Crimson Classic, and PC Plod trails into the first turn. Take Note of Me and Battle Royal, they race together. Neon Shadow in third. Then comes Crimson Classic at the rail in fourth. And Night Dreamer is fifth. It's 4 back to PC Plod as they start the run down the back stretch. Battle Royal and Take Note of Me. They are lapped on by the 5/8. Just behind them, Neon Shadow. Crimson Classic in fourth. Night Dreamer is next. PC Plod has moved up a bit and now is only about 5 lengths off the lead with a half mile to run. And into the far turn, Take Note of Me, and Battle Royal and Neon Shadow now wants to get in the fray on the outside. Crimson Classic fourth. Night Dreamer is about 5 off the pace and 4 more. PC Plod is the trailer. And now to the top of the stretch in the Whirlaway. Battle Royal on neck, Take Note of Me, Neon Shadow, and now Night Dreamer on the outside. By the 3/16 pole, it is a Battle Royal, but now Take Note of Me gets through on the inside. Take Note of Me. That one will have to deal with Crimson Classic. Night Dreamer won't get there. Take Note of Me has the lead, but Crimson Classic gains with every stride. Take Note of Me wins it a neck. Crimson Classic.
Oaklawn Park only had one stake race over the weekend. It was the Mountain Valley Stakes, 3-year-old sprint going 6 furlongs on main track, $50,000 in purse money. Let's go down to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and get Terry Wallace's call of last Saturday's Mountain Valley Stakes.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the Mountain Valley. Like a shot, Broadway Show goes moving out there for the lead. Early goer to the outside. Between horses, Mr. DeVille down at the rail. Native Diablo, Texas Code is also right there. Length and a half back to Charlie's Bow. It's 2 lengths then to In Sync, and trailing the field is Heat of Dixie. Down the backstretch, early goer with the lead. Broadway Show is second. Texas Code is third. Inside of him, Native Diablo is fourth. Charlie's Bow has the rail in fifth. Mr. DeVille alongside sixth. It's 3.5 back then to In Sync, and Heat of Dixie the trailer. On the turn, the Louisiana Breds, early goer and Broadway Show are heads apart for the lead. They've drawn 2.5 clear of Texas Code. Middle of the track, there goes Charlie's Bow into contention. Here they come into the stretch of the Mountain Valley. Early goer and Broadway Show have done all the racing now. Here comes Texas Code in on the outside, Charlie's Bow. It's Broadway Show suddenly exploding for the lead. Charlie's Bow to the outside, a furlong to go. Broadway Show's lead is 2.5. Charlie's Bow trying to run him down on the outside. Broadway Show leading it now. It's a length and a half as Charlie's Bow continues resolutely on the outside. But Broadway Show, he's full around. Charlie's Bow, one last surge at the wire. Too close to call between Broadway Show and... The winning exactas in the 9th race, the 2-8 exacta returns $36. The 8-2 exacta, $69.60. Trifecta 284 pays $114.20. Trifecta 824, $241.60. In the 10th race, no changes or corrections. Exacta and trifecta wagering on the 10th race. Post time in 20 minutes at 5:42.
Finishes up third. Early goer goes to the front, sets pretty good fractions, not that demanding for a horse as fast as he is, and he fades to be a well-beaten fourth, so the wheels have apparently come off early goer. Sprinter who showed so much promise earlier in the year. Broadway Show is owned by Noreen Carpenito, trained here by Albert Stahl, ridden to victory by Sid Lejeune. That one goes off at 19-1 odds. The favorite in the race, second choice in the race is Charlie's Bow, the other dead heat winner, ridden to victory here by Cal Burrell, owned by Nelson Bunker Hunt. We haven't seen the Bunker Hunt colors and stakes winner circle in quite a while. One of the dominant owners in American racing in the 70s, pretty much unsighted since then, but Nelson Bunker Hunt gradually getting back into the game. Bobby Barnett trains this one. The final time for the 6 furlongs, pretty quick, 1:10 1/5. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll look at the action out in California, Bay Meadows, and Santa Anita. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Let your voice be heard. Select the 1999 New York Bred Divisional Champions. And if you pick the most winners, you'll spend an afternoon at the races at historic Saratoga Racecourse. In addition, winners will receive 2 complimentary tickets to the prestigious New York Thoroughbred Breeders Annual Gala, August 13th at the Fasig-Tipton Sales Reception Area. After the party, join us in the Sales Pavilion for the Preferred Yearling Auction, which features many New York breds. There are 3 ways to vote. You can go online at one of these great New York racing websites, or pick up a ballot at Aqueduct, or go to one of your regional OTB facilities. So vote early and vote often. However, no individual may win more than 1 prize package. Voting ends April 3rd, 2000.
Saturday stakes action out at Bay Meadows was the Golden State Mile, a grade 3 $100,000 event for 3-year-olds going a mile on the main track. Race was hoping to attract Neil Drysdale's War Chant. Unfortunately, rain began to fall Thursday night. Drysdale decided not to take the van up the highway up to Northern California. He stayed down south, which is going to cause him a couple of problems as to when his next start will be. But War Chant declines the issue, leaving a field of 7 to contest this year's Golden State Mile. So let's go out and get the call of the Golden State Mile out at Bay Meadows.
And there they go. Lacey Evitan is showing speed along with Kolob. Also there is Globalize and Dr. Know-It-All. Shake Loose is fifth. Then we'll go to Remember Chic and Bet on Red. Lacey Evitan on the lead. Kolob is second. Globalize third inside of Dr. Know-It-All. Shake Loose saves ground in the orange. Bet on Red is 5 from the front with Remember Chic to his outside. Through the clubhouse run, and Lacey Evitan unopposed by 2.5. Kolob chases in second. Shake Loose is into third inside of Globalize. Dr. Know-It-All 3 wide entering the backstretch. Remember Chic is outside of Bet on Red. About 4 lengths covers the field. Opening quarter in a quick 22 and 3. Lacey Evitan on the lead by more than 2. Kolob continues to chase in second. Globalizes into third, covering Shake Loose. Dr. Know-It-All to the far outside. Bet on Red is 5 from the front. And Remember Chic is the trailer. The half in 46 and 2 advanced into the 3/8. Lacey Evitan stretches his lead to more than 3. Globalizes into second. Shake Loose is showing run to the inside. Shake Loose pursuing the leader. Dr. Know-It-All and Bet on Red have 4 to make up. Kolob is dropping out of it. Remember Chic is just past him. Through the far turn in the Golden State Mile, Lacey Evitan. Here's Globalize launching his rally. Shake Loose is also there. And Bet on Red is closing with a rail rally. They're in the lane. Lacey Evitan, Globalize to the rail is Bet on Red. Shake on Loose cannot find anymore. Then we go further back to Remember Chic. Final 16th, Globalize. Lacey Evitan, Remember Chic. It's Globalize and Lacey Evitan. Who wants the Golden State Mile more? It's Globalize. Results of the photo. 5, Globalize first. Second to the 2, Lacey Evitan. Third to the 7, Remember Chic.
Globalize, a very well-bred 3-year-old, bred in Kentucky by Will Farish and his partner Temple Weber. This is a Summer Squall 3-year-old colt out of the Fit to Fight mare Sugar Hill Chick, owned by Jerry Hollendorfer, Howard Litt, and George Tadero. Trained by Jerry Hollendorfer, ridden to victory here by Russell Bays. Globalize is going to cover the mile on a sloppy track in 1:36 and 3. Sunday, the Tanforan Handicap was originally supposed to be a Grade 3 turf event. That race gets washed out with all the rain that Northern California had over the weekend. Now run on a sloppy main track at a mile and a 16th for 4-year-olds and up. So let's go back out to Bay Meadows and gets the call of the Tanforan Handicap.
And there they go. Sharp start for We Got to Have Hard. Alert and Ready runs into second. Then we go to Bolchina's Prize. High Tech Friend is up close. Alvo Certo is in front of 2 runners, Adcat and Carlaccio. On the lead, We Got to Have Hard. Alert and Ready is right there with him, along with High Tech Friend. Bolchina's Prize is very wide through the clubhouse run. Carlaccio saves ground inside of Alvo Certo. Adcat is the trailer, about 6 lengths covers the field. The entry 1-2, We Got to Have Heart. Stablemate Alert and Ready is all over him in second. High Tech Friend 3 wide entering the backstretch. Bolchina's Prize trying to save a little ground, 2 from the front. Then we'll go to Carlaccio. The last 2 are Alvo Certo and Adcat. Opening quarter went in 23 and 2. We Got to Have Heart by more than 1.5 lengths. Racing in second is Alert and Ready. High Tech Friend remains up close in third. Carlaccio is fourth to the inside. Bolchina's Prize outside of Adcat, who is outside of Alvo Certo. The half in 46 and 3, advancing to the 3/8. And with the lead, We Got to Have Heart. High Tech Friend is second. Alert and Ready is back to fourth, just passed by Bolchina's Prize. Through the far turn, We Got to Have Heart extends his lead to more than 2. High Tech Friend remains in second. Bolchina's Prize is third. Final quarter of a mile in the Tanforan Handicap. And with the lead, We Got to Have Heart. To his outside is High Tech Friend. Then we're going to Alert and Ready. And Bolchina's Prize final furlong. With the lead, We Got to Have Heart. Right there with him is High Tech Friend. Here comes High Tech Friend after We Got to Have Heart. Final 16th. High Tech Friend storms to the lead. High Tech Friend. We Got to Have Heart. Bolchina's Prize. It's High Tech Friend in front in the Tanforan Handicap. And the 10 for N handicap is now official.
Son of Incinerator out of the Air Forbes 1 mare Tasha Laney, bred in Kentucky by the Chatmar Farms and Owen Davis, owned by the Thoroughbred Corporation and Terry Strader. Trained to victory here by Jeff Bondi. High Tech Friend covers the mile and 16th on the sloppy main track in 1:43 and 2. Well, down in Southern California on Saturday, we had the La Virgenes mile on the dirt. The track came up muddy. It wasn't apparently that wet. There was moisture in the track, obviously, but not as muddy as you might think. Only 4 contests. Surfside, the heavy favorite in this Grade 1 event for 3-year-old fillies. So let's go out to Santa Anita and get Trevor Denman's call of the La Virgenes.
All set for the Grade 1, Las Virgenes. Oh, where they go. 4 runners came out smoothly. Surfside from the inside gate and rings at chimes up alongside. On the outside, Burning Hope, and Spain is going to take to the back of the pack, but there's only 3 lengths separating them all. They head to these 7/8 and rings a chime. Not in any hurry out here. Takes them along a half a length. Surfside quite comfortable with plenty of room down at the rail. Another 2 lengths back to Burning Hope, and Spain is on a tight hold at the back. Only 3 lengths covers them all. Past the 3/4 pole they go, and Chris McCarron and rings a chime. Takes the Las Virgenes field along just at a steady pace, has it 3/4 of a length. Surfside is on the inside in the white colours, and Burning Hope is right there in third. Spain quite content to track the other 3, only 3 lengths off the leaders. They head to the half mile, and now Pat Day's taken Surfside through at the rail to take the lead. And Surfside now going up as 3/4 of a length leader. In second, rings a chime, Burning Hope. Spain is still travelling comfortably at the back. Only 2 lengths would cover this whole field. 3/8 of a mile to go. Surfside the leader, rings a chime second. Burning Hope. Spain could make a race of it down at the rail. Spain still going well, needs somewhere to run now. And now Spain sees a hole and comes to tackle Surfside. And at Surfside, Spain rings a chime. Burning Hope back to 4th. At the top of the lane, Surfside on the inside. Spain had made a race of it, but Surfside has her measure with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Rings a chime on the outside, a gallant third. It's Surfside in front. Spain's chasing her home every inch of the way. Surfside, in fact, Spain's coming again. Surfside a neck to Spain. Surfside will prevail. Surfside beats a very game Spain. Rings a The unofficial result of the Las Virgenes, the winner number 1, Surfside. Second, number 2, Spain. Third, number 3, rings a chime. Fourth, number 4, Burning Hope.
That's the job done again. Another Grade 1 for her resume. She is ridden a victory here by Pat Day. Spain second, rings a chime. Third, Burning Hope, the Lucas Turf filly, finishes up the track in 4th place. The winner, bred in Kentucky by her owner, the Overbrook Farm. She is a daughter of Seattle Slew out of the Seeking the Gold champion 2-year-old filly, Flanders. Trained to victory here by Wayne Lucas. Surfside's going to cover the mile on the muddy track in 1:37 flat. Sunday's action at Santa Anita was the Santa Maria Handicap. This is a Grade 1, $200,000 mile and a 16th main track event for older fillies and mares, bringing back to the races Manistee. Now, the track was a little wet from the rains that California had over the weekend, and Manistee had to carry 125 pounds. So unlike many of the races, Manistee odds-on favorite out there. This time she's only the 8-5 favorite. So let's go out to Southern California, get Trevor Denman's call of the Grade 1 Santa Maria.
All set. Oh, where they go. Snowberg from the inside gate was out very fast. Up alongside of that comes Potriazario, and there goes extended applause to keep pressure on the leaders. They've been followed by River Letter. Manistee is racing in mid-pack with Gourmet Girl on the inside of her. Just 3 lengths separating these first 6 runners. They're going along a decent pace up front too. At the back is Keeper Hill. They've run past the 7/8, and Snowberg is the leader, 3/4 of a length. Potria Zaris is tracking in the second spot, and Gourmet Girl is tucked in third. Extended Applause alongside of her. Here's Manastique in the fifth position, 4.5 off the leaders. River Letter having to be asked to keep up a little on the outside. Inside of that comes Border Lays, who's now making headway at the rail, and there goes Border Lays up just 3 lengths off these leaders, and Keeper Hill is last, but it's a compact field. They have a half-mile left to go, and Snowberg is still the leader. Gourmet Girl is coming to put the pressure on down at the rail. Potria Zaris is right there in third. Extended Applause now ridden along. Manastique, though, is going probably best of all. And Manastique, she's having to go wide in the white cap, but Manastique going up to tackle the leaders. In behind that comes Borderlays, and Keeper Hill is trying to wind up from last. They come to the top of the lane, 4 of them in a line. Manastique quite prepared to give up ground and go wide. Manastique comes to tackle Snowberg. Gourmet Girl is along the inside. Protrasaurus not quite going on with it. Past the 8 poles, Snowberg between them. Manastique on the grandstand side, and Gourmet Girl down at the rail. Manastique just in front with a 16th to go. Now by a neck, Snowberg's ultra tough coming back, but Manastique has her measure, and Manastique takes the Santa Maria from Snowberg. The unofficial result of the Santa Maria, the winner number 3, Manastique. Second number 1, Snowberg. Third number 2, Gourmet.
One way in this event, after being wide around the second turn, Gamely wins this one by a half length as the 8-5 favorite. So she doesn't go off as the heavy favorite like many of her other races with Corey Nakatani. Snowberg and Garrett Gomez almost steal this race on the front end at 13-1. Gourmet Girl and Kent DeSormo finish up third after making a big middle move. Bordelais finishes 6th, and Keeper Hill, another one of the second choices, finishes up 5th in this race. But the winner, a Daughter of Unbridled, bred in Kentucky by her owner, the 505 Farms, trained by John Sheriffs, ridden a victory here by Corey Nakatani. The interesting thing is Manastique may have been impressive enough for them to reconsider her plans in the future, and they might, in fact, keep her in training for the rest of the year. They were talking about maybe getting another start in her and then send her off to the breeding shed. But she was an impressive winner. The only negative is if she keeps winning, she's going to have to carry even more weight than 125 pounds. But the big Unbridled filly, Manastique, covers the 1/16 on a wet track and 142 and 3. We're going to take our final break. When we come back, we'll look at the action at South Florida and one stake race from the Big A over the weekend. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
If you're tired of busy signals, long waits, and even being shut out on your phone-a-bed system, then you might be interested in the new Capital OTB state-of-the-art automated phone-a-bed system. It's a fast, easy operation with double the number of lines available for your use. The new automated number to call is 393-2387. That number again is 393-2387. However, if you still desire operator assistance with courteous and fast, friendly service, call 370-5111. That number again is 370-5111, where your call will be answered in the order it was received with an expanded line capacity. For fast, easy operation of an automated phone-a-bed system, the number is 393-2387. Again, it's 393-2387. For operator assistance, the number is 370-5111. That's 370-5111. Join the Capital OTB phone-a-bed system today.
On Wednesday, Gulfstream had scheduled the Very One Stakes. This was a Grade 3 event going in. Unfortunately, rains came to South Florida, washing this race off the turf onto the main track, which means the Very One loses its graded stakes status, but it's 3 and up fillies and mares, now shortened up to 1.25 miles, originally scheduled to be run at 1 3/8 miles. So let's go down to South Florida and get Vic Stoffer's call of the Very One handicap.
They're off. My Sweet Wesley and Queen of Oz show some speed. I'm Indy Mood and Manoa close up. Between horses make the most of it, and at the rail, it's Blink, and all 6 of them are basically stretched across the track early. I'm Indy Mood, a very short lead. Manoa's right alongside. To the outside, make the most of it. These are the 3 now, with Queen of Oz in 4th. Blink is 5th in the early running, but she's only 2 from the front. And My Sweet Wesley is taken to the back of the pack by Pat Day as they run into the clubhouse turn 24-2 for the first quarter of a mile. It will be the favorite Manoa who runs through and takes the lead from I'm Indy Mood. Manoa and John Velasquez a measured neck in front. I'm Indy Mood won't let the favorite get too far away, and now these two kick on and quicken the pace to the backstretch. Manoa a neck in front, I'm Indy Mood alongside. Now it's 3.5 lengths to Blink and Make the Most of It. They're together third and fourth, and 4 from the front. Queen of Oz and My Sweet Wesley at the back of the pack, and they go by the half in 49 seconds flat. 5 furlongs from home, and Manoa and I'm Indy Mood are 1-2, and they're right together. Their strides are even up the backstretch. I'm Indy Mood and Manoa. Now 4 lengths to Blink. She's clearly in third. Queen of Oz to the outside. Make the Most of It has already dropped out of it. Make the Most of It has just been passed by My Sweet Wesley, and they run into the far turn. Manoa and I'm Indy Mood. These two match strides, and Manoa still narrowly in front. I'm Indy Mood tries to stay with her. These two, 3/8 of a mile from home. Now 6 lengths to Blink. To the outside goes Queen of Oz, My Sweet Wesley up the rail. My Sweet Wesley could soon be into third, but she's still 5 from the front. Make the Most of It has dropped out of it, and they're a quarter of a mile from home. I'm Indy Mood and Manoa. I'm Indy Mood now counterpunches and takes a short lead. Manoa, the whip is out on her, but I'm Indy Mood has the jump at the top of the stretch. My Sweet Wesley is now set down for the drive. She's 2.5 lengths off the lead in Queen of Oz. I'm Indy Mood has put away Manoa. She'll have to hold off My Sweet Wesley, and it will not be easy. I'm Indy Mood just in front. My Sweet Wesley runs by, and My Sweet Wesley has won it. My Sweet Wesley beat. I'm Indy Mood just in front. My Sweet Wesley runs by, and My Sweet Wesley has won it. My Sweet Wesley beats I'm Indy Mood. Manoa finished third.
My Sweet Wesley, a bargain purchase, a Keeneland September purchase for $32,000.
Favorite from the McGahee barn. I mean, this is kind of odd that this one took that much money, although the McGahee horses usually handle wet tracks very well. This one is finishing up third at 4-5 odds. The winner, 4-year-old filly bred in Kentucky by Robert Gentry, is a daughter of West by West out of the Phone Trick mare Sweet Trick, owned by Frank L. Jones, trained to victory here by Dale Romans, ridden to victory by Pat Day, covers the mile and a quarter in 2:06 and 3. Sunday, we had Grade 1 action on the track down at Gulfstream. The Gulfstream Park Breeders' Cup Handicap, Grade 1 event on the grass, going a mile and 3/8. Turf had firmed up since the rain on Wednesday, so we're back on very firm turf. $200,000 in purse money for 3-year-olds and up. So let's go down to South Florida and get the call of the Gulfstream Park Breeders' Cup Handicap from Vic Stauffer.
They're off. Shamrock City wins the break and goes for the front. Atiba sent up from between horses second, and these two set off on a good pace. Band is Passing is third, then Royal Anthem in fourth, and Thesaurus. Beautiful Dancer has one beat in the early running. It's the stretch running Unites Big Red, and they race out at the far turn for the first time. Atiba clears. It is Atiba in front by 1.5 lengths from Shamrock City, who races in second. Band is Passing is traveling comfortably for Sellers. He's third and 3.5 from the front runner Atiba. The favorite, Royal Anthem, settles into a good stride. He's fourth. He is 6 lengths from the lead. Thesaurus is fifth. He's 8 lengths off the lead. Then Beautiful Dancer, and the trailer is still Unites Big Red. The first quarter in a very solid 23 and 3/5 seconds. There's one left to race. It's Atiba in front by 1 3/4 lengths. Shamrock City is second, and Atiba has set a demanding half mile of 47 and 1. At the clubhouse turn, Atiba is the leader. Shamrock City 2.5 lengths off the front runner. Band is Passing, continues to gallop along in third, and on the front end, Atiba gets away now. He's 6 furlongs from home and 5 lengths in front. Royal Anthem gallops along in fourth. He is 7 lengths off the lead with Thesaurus the Gray at the hedge just inside of him. Beautiful Dancer is about to be passed by Unites Big Red. 3/4 in a very solid 1:12 and 3 in Atiba. Continues to lead, but now here comes Shamrock City, and Band is Passing, and Royal Anthem, and Shamrock City has run by Atiba to take a short lead. Band is Passing goes right with him. Royal Anthem is poised and ready to fire. He is 3 wide on the outside, and there goes Royal Anthem, a tight length from the lead. Unites Big Red and Beautiful Dancer. Thesaurus is next, and they round the far turn, and the race is on. There goes Royal Anthem, and now he takes command and he powers to the front. Bandis Passing going to try to run with him, but Royal Anthem is running away at the top of the stretch, and Royal Anthem with powerful strides has taken clear command. Thesaurus and Bandis Passing battle second and third. To the outside unites Big Red, but it's Royal Anthem to mid-stretch, and he is straight and strong. Royal Anthem just runs away. Thesaurus clearly second, but Royal Anthem dominates and wins the Gulfstream Park Breeders' Cup Handicap. Number 6, Royal Anthem, first. Number 2, Thesaurus, second. Number 5, Bandis Passing, third. And number 7, Beautiful Dancer, fourth.
Owned by the Thoroughbred Corporation, now trained in America by Billy Mott. Royal Anthem covers the mile and 3/8 on the firm turf course in 2:11 and 1. Sunday stakes action down at the Gulfstream was the Suwannee River Handicap, a grade 3 event for older fillies and mares going a mile and 1/8 on the turf. So let's go back down the Gulfstream and get Vic Stauffer's call of the Suwannee River.
They're off. Crystal Symphony, Circus Charmer, and Between Horses Seducer. These three make the pace. From the Between Horses, Camilla comes away running in fourth. Then comes Pico Tenerife, into the outside, Dominique's Joy. Next, it's Chase, and the early trailer is Office Miss, and they run by the stands for the first time. Circus Charmer will set the pace. Circus Charmer just ahead in front of Seducer, who's at the hedge in second. Camilla secures a good running position. She's third, a tight length from the lead. Dominique's Joy will be wide at the first turn. She's out in the forepath and loses some ground. All the while, Crystal Symphony hugs the hedge and saves ground into the backstretch. Pico Tenerife and Office Miss are 5 from the front, and Chased is at the back of the pack as they turn into the backstretch. Seducer and Circus Charmer, these two, 1-2, and they are right together. Seducer's at the hedge. Circus Charmer just outside of her. Dominique's Joy is closer now in third, and she tugs Jerry Bailey to be within 3/4 of a length of the lead. Camilla continues to track the leader. She's 1.5 lengths from the front. Pico Tenerife is asked to pick it up. Crystal Symphony is in 6. She is 4 off the lead. Chased is out of last place, and Office Miss is the trailer as they run into the far turn. Circus Charmer just ahead in front. Dominique's Joy on the attack in second, and they round the far turn in the 51st Suwannee River Handicap. Circus Charmer and Dominique's Joy, these two are matching strides, and they come to the quarter pole, and the stage is set for a good stretch run. Pico Tenerife going to try to make it 3 to the wire. Then from the back of the pack, Office Miss, and they head for home, and Dominique's Joy and Circus Charmer race 1-2. Dominique's Joy ahead in front. Circus Charmer tries to go with her. Pico Tenerife charges in the middle of the track, and here comes Pico Tenerife. Dominique's Joy just in front. She'll have to hold off and on, rushing Pico Tenerife, and Pico Tenerife pokes ahead in front. Dominique's Joy can't go with her. Pico Tenerife wins. Pico. Number 7, Pico Tenerife, first. Number 10, Dominique's Joy, second. Number 2, Crystal Symphony, third.
Turf course in 1:47 and 4. Only one stake race in Aqueduct over the weekend. It was last Saturday, the Whirlaway Stakes. These are 3-year-olds going 1 mile and 1/16 on the inner dirt track, rated as fast. $75,000 in added money. So let's go to South Ozone Park, Aqueduct Racecourse, John Embriel, and get the call of the Whirlaway Stakes.
They're in the gate. And they're off. Country Only goes out for the lead. Hades came away well towards the inside. It's Country Only and Hades. And in behind is Oro de Tejano, along with Chief J. Strongbow and Centurion Man. And down at the rail is a Button Raise. The two trailers are Bow Tie and Lord of Time in 8th. Country Only with a head in front of Hades. The opening quarter, 23-3, and now they've reached the backstretch, and it is Country Only with a neck in front now of Hades. 4 lengths back to Button Raise in 3rd, and Centurion Man is 4th. Then it's Chief J. Strongbow in 5th. Oro de Tejano is 6th. Bow Tie in 7th, and Lord of Time is 8th as they continue up the backstretch, and Country Only continues to hold on to a narrow lead. Now Hades is right alongside of Country Only, and they are heads apart after a half mile and 47 seconds. Now they're moving around the far turn. It's Country Only by a half length. Hades at the rail in 2nd, 4.5 lengths back to Button Raise in 3rd. Then 3 more to Chief J. Strongbow, Centurion Man, and Bow Tie, and farther back Lord of Time and Oro de Tejano, and they are in the stretch, 3 quarters in 1:11 and 2. It is Country Only in front now by 2 lengths. Hades will switch to the outside. Farther back, Button Raise in 3rd. Country Only opening up here to lead by 4 lengths inside the 16th pole. Hades is 2nd, and Country Only wins the Whirlaway. Hades 2nd.
Hades chased all the way, not able to open up any kind of lead on Country Only. Still runs a pretty game second, pretty clear second place finisher over the 1-horse Button Raise from Rennie Araya. But Country Only, 2nd stake race win in a row since breaking its maiden. Very tough on the front end, and if this son of Carson City ever gets a wet track in a big race, look out, because Country Only may be long gone before everyone else realizes it. But Country Only gets the win here with Herb Castillo. He is a 3-year-old son of Carson City out of the stalwart mare Only Maisie, bred in Kentucky by Driven Copeland, owned by Morty Bin, trained by Johnny Kimmel and his assistant during the winter, Loretta Lustig, ridden to victory by Herb Castillo Jr. Country Only covers the mile and a 16th in 1:43 and 3. Busy week coming up this weekend with President's Day weekend and many tracks carting big races next Monday on President's Day. We're going to have a lot of races to look at. We'll have 2 Devona Dale. Saturday Fairgrounds will have their Devona Dale, which is expected to attract Bob Baffert's 2-year-old filly champion, Chaluki. And then Gulfstream Park on Sunday will have their Devona Dale for 3-year-old fillies. That's a grade 2. The Fairgrounds one is a grade 3. Also at Gulfstream on Saturday, 3-year-olds will be in action in the Fountain of Youth. This is now a grade 1. It was upgraded to a grade 1 last year. We'll see if this race maintains its grade 1 status. Last year it just kind of turned out to be a prep for the Florida Derby. Didn't really attract any horses that the grade 1 status didn't bring in that many outside horses. But we're looking probably a field of 8 to 10 contesting this year's grade 1 Fountain of Youth down at Gulfstream. Laurel has big stakes action on Saturday and Monday. Saturday is the Barbara Fritchie, $200,000 for older fillies going 7 furlongs. And then on Monday, the male equivalent is the General George, $200,000 grade 2, 7 furlong sprint. That race always gets some of the best sprinters on the East Coast. They'll also run the He-Rat Stakes for 3-year-olds on Monday. Monday also will have another grade 1 event, the Gulfstream Park Handicapped older horses going 1.25 miles, $350,000 on the line. Only 2 turf races, one on Monday, the Palm Beach Stakes run at Gulfstream the prior Monday, and then on President's Day Monday, to San Luis Obispo out at Santa Anita going 1.5 miles. So not too many turf races, so we don't have to worry about the weather like we did this week with races getting washed off the grass. So that's a look at this week's action. Look forward to next week. Lots of big races, 3-year-olds in action, 3-year-old fillies in action as well. So we're looking at terrific action right here next week on Horses and Courses. For everyone here at the OTB Communications Network, I'm Dick Powell. Good luck at the races.